There we go. I can then want to go to comments. What's going on, y'all? A-Fizzle here. Just wanted to make this quick live, right quick. Nothing much to really talk about. Me, phrasing it. Yeah, I want to make this quick live, right quick. Just give y'all some insights on my channel and what to expect. But first and foremost, I do want to give big ups to Alabama for beating Georgia 27-24 in the SEC title game. Also, big ups to Florida State. They won as well, 16-6 over Louisville. Um, Texas dominated Oklahoma State in the Big 12 title game. Michigan shut out Iowa 26-0. And then Friday we had Washington hang on for deal like to beat Oregon. The Washington Oregon game was pretty good. So pretty much Washington Oregon game is pretty good, and the SEC title game is pretty good. The other ones, I don't know, man. The Texas game was over before it started, the way it looked. So, but yeah, I did want to talk a little bit about the playoff right before they make these selections, because they're getting ready to make the selections momentarily. We already know Michigan and Washington are in. SEC homers, y'all might have to live with the reality that the SEC is not going to get in. I said that Georgia was safe no matter what, but you got 3 undefeated teams: Michigan, Florida State, and Washington. And so let's go leave that 4th spot wide open. Like, it's coming down between Texas, Georgia, and Alabama. Bama beat Georgia, but yet Texas beat Bama. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the community does with that. Y'all could be living reality with no SEC team in the playoff. A lot of blondes on this. Well, what's up, Jeremiah? But got Molly McGrath, Chris Button, and Lauren Rutledge, all these blondes on that one. But yeah, but here's my thing about the SEC title game with the SEC. Do I feel Georgia and Bama make really, really strong cases of them being in, but I feel like a lot of SEC homers, especially Bama and Georgia fans, they feel that the SEC is so tired of just because you're in the mighty SEC that you should be in the playoff. No, just because you're in the SEC, it doesn't mean that you should be in the college football playoff. You're not entitled to anything. You got to earn your keep, and if you do not earn your keep, then you don't deserve to be in there. If Georgia doesn't make it, then should have lost to Alabama in the SEC title game yesterday. If Alabama doesn't make it, then shouldn't have lost to Texas week 2 at home by 10 points. So it is what it is. What it is. Florida State, I feel like they get in because they're undefeated. Now, do they deserve to get in? No. But but you already know they're going to have some, the undefeated teams in there. Let's be real. And whoever Florida State plays, they're going to, and Florida State's going to get obliterated in the first round anyway. Missing Georgia, missing Jordan Travis is going to be huge for them. Then they Tate Rosenberg, whatever his last name is, he's out, so they down to their 3rd stringer. Now it could have an Ohio State moment they did back in 2014 where they had Cardell Jones come in and do the job. But let's be real, I don't know I don't know the name of their 3rd string quarterback, but he's not Cardell Jones. Florida State's not going to win it all, and we don't need them to win it all. Where's my? Oh, there it is. It's just that simple. So. But yeah, it's going to get really interesting. Like I said, we know Michigan and Washington are in, but yeah. Also, I'm not going to be on here long. Broncos are getting ready to play less than an hour. They got the Texans today, so that's going to be interesting. Been enjoying some college basketball. Get over to the Tar Heels, man. Down by 14 to Florida State, and they came back and pulled it off. 8-point victory at home, so 7-1. So I'm sure they're going to move up in the rankings. the AP poll either today or tomorrow, whenever the AP poll drops. So, also want to talk about my channel. It is December, so birthday's next month. Just want to let it be known that I will not be doing a birthday stream. I would not be doing a birthday vlog. Anything I do for my birthday next year is going to be off YouTube. So don't expect any footage. Don't expect any Hooter girls or anything like that. I know some of y'all be like, where the Hooter girls at? Except I'm around the 24/7. Yeah, kill me with that. Had Sports Art and ATL in the chat. Yeah, I see Sports Art and ATL's video yesterday. He was talking about how he was. Let's say, oh, let me get back to Georgia right quick. I did want to say this too, because say, I'm gonna say about these two strands. I haven't been in about 2 months, so it's time, and my growth is kicking back in. So take these bad boys out today. Wanted to take them out last week, but time got away from me, and then Thanksgiving. So, and then I wanted to do it yesterday, but around the time got away from me again. The SEC title game. So that's so good. Everyone is happy we lost. I'm happy y'all lost, but I'm not happy that Alabama won. But I get credit where credit's due. That's about here. And she tight this thing on it tight. Being not tight. She tight this thing on it really good. Jesus Christ. South Carolina Duke play each other at 1. Got women's college basketball action. She tight this thing on it real tight. The wonder what was a good thing that come on lose me. I guess it's a good thing she tied on it tight so it didn't come apart. Jesus Christ, man. Carolina's hot. I don't care what anybody says. I decided not to stream. Well, honestly, I don't really care if you stream the game or not, because I'm not the one who's asking you, are you streaming the game? I really don't care if you stream or not. But yeah, let me talk about Georgia first, and I'm gonna talk about my birthday. Yeah, Georgia fans were crying, talk about they were here making ranting and stuff, and now they talking about, oh, Georgia should be in. If it's meant for Georgia to be in, they're going to be in. So yeah, I just got I could be over here crying stuff, and like I said, and on top of that, you know, and then on top of that, this is our first loss in 2 years. Instead of being mad and ranting about Georgia messing up and not making the college football playoff, y'all should be appreciative of the run. Good things don't last forever. Like y'all act like Georgia was supposed to go undefeated for the rest of y'all existence. Like, and that's the part that's really funny to me though. Like y'all got like Georgia is entitled to win every game for the rest of time. Like y'all, you knew this time was coming. You knew you was going to lose a game soon. And part of me was like, how do these Georgia fans go at when they finally lose a game? I get Uncle Luke credit. He didn't make excuses. I know he was upset. I know he rather Georgia had made it, but he's not making excuses like, oh, one of these is a 3 strand too. Interesting. Like, I'm gonna tell you, make sure it's right. No, it's not this one. That's not 3 strand. Yeah, one of my locks that came loose had broke apart over the summertime. So So now I know I do have an even number of locks now. Where's that third one? Okay, wait, no, that's a two. Well, it's down here. Hold on. There it is. That's right here. Oh, that's the three strander right there. All right. Yeah, I just want to show y'all that. I've never been a Chris Button fan, but I always like her smile. Nick Saban said, "Do what we had to do." SC Chambers never been. Well, could be the first time for everything there. But yeah, yeah. I mean, okay, granted, you shouldn't be happy that you lost, but you should be appreciative of the run that y'all had over the last 2 years, because like that's 29 in a row is not easy to do. Best believe. I would kill for Florida to be in that spot. Where they lose an SEC title game 2 years ago, and don't lose another game for another 2 years. Yes, it'll be upsetting, but I'll be appreciative of the run. If it's over, then it's over. But luckily for Georgia, yeah, they recruit so good under Kirby Smart. That run is not going to end anytime soon. So I don't think I got anything to really worry about Georgia fans. Yeah, my scissors. Yeah, I could be on this for 2 hours. And you come rate number 11 on women's side. I'm just do it. She tied that one pretty good. One I just got done messing with. Yeah, but it would be funny though. It's like Bama beating Georgia that when they do these picks in the moment, that Georgia still makes the playoffs, and Bama doesn't. That would be the ultimate swerve and the ultimate laughter. I would, I would literally get my rocks off on that one. Okay, I just got another one. Let me see you next year, Sarkeesian, down in Austin. Probably gonna be late in the year too. We play Texas. Curls are coming back. Yeah. So a lot of Georgia fans, they were disappointed. They were crying. They went home. Probably cried to their wives. Probably cried to their husbands. Probably cried home to their mom about Georgia losing the SEC title game. And then you get people on Facebook talking about, oh, I can't see how a person is lives in Georgia, oh, is from Georgia and root for Alabama. And you're trying to post a child for this one. No, they went on me because I was really root for Alabama, but I just want to get game between the two of those teams, and I wasn't disappointed in the outcome though. But I will say this though, There we go. I want to say this though. Just because you're from a state or a city doesn't mean you have to like everything. Like doesn't mean you have to like and support everything that's in the city or state. It's like that just never makes sense to me. It really doesn't. Like you can't, you don't pick where you're born at. When you're a kid, you don't pick where you want to live. You know, you got to deal with the punches that God is giving you. For me personally, I grew up in Georgia, but I don't take pride of living here. It's just as far as like being in the state is like it's just too much craziness. Now, I'm not talking about like violence or anything. I'm just talking about like just craziness about things that go down in the state as is. Is like, and plus I don't have attachment to the Georgia Bulldogs, so and plus I always want to be. I'm always there to be different from everyone else, so I don't try to do what everyone else is doing. So I just never really decide. I just never really wanted to be, root for, root for the same team everyone else is root for. I always want to go my own direction. I probably had to do a video how I became a Florida fan living in this state. I think that's long overdue. So I will be doing that real soon. Just kind of give y'all some explanations of what's going on with that. I mean, how that came apart, became abroad. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go in the mirror and get some of these because I'm going to be struggling. They got a Broncos game that's on regular TV today because I will be going to the bathroom and cutting out some of these these rubber bands. She did a really good job making these tight though, so it didn't come apart. These two strands gotta go. They're hot too. This was kind of easy. All right, so we got the college football playoff reveal. Then we got the interviews with all four college football playoff coaches at 12:45. Then New Year's Six, and the rest of the New Year's Six bowls were revealed at 2:30. They're gonna do the rest of the bowls later on tonight, though. Yeah, I ain't so ready. Come on, go ahead, let us know who's in and who's not. That was kind of thinning. Not thinning, it was kind of small. Yeah, this is definitely these are definitely easy. I expect number one to be Michigan. Michigan. Are you in a row? You can do it, Michigan. You gotta get it done this time. Because there it was, you could beat Ohio State. Now you beat them 3 years in a row. Now you gotta win the playoff game. Probably Washington. Number 2 is Washington.
9.5-point underdog to Oregon in the Pac-12 championship game. People thought they escaped Seattle. They absolutely made a statement that they're going to the playoff for the first time since the 16th season. I think to the point where people assumed that Oregon was going to win that game. I'm very confident Oregon can win that game. The way Washington took the field and started that game set the tone, and it never looked back from there. And to me, the physicality the Huskies dominated. You thought Oregon was going to be the more physical team.
Yeah, but just because you're from somewhere, it doesn't mean that you got to support everything in the state. Like, I think that's ludicrous. I think everybody should, if you want to support everything in the state, that's fine. If you want to be like, being in Georgia, you want to be an Atlanta sports fan, that's fine. I'm not knocking you for doing that. But just because you do it doesn't mean that everyone else should do it. Texas is number 3. Ooh, this is going to get a lot of interest in now. I know Ohio State's not going to. I know Ohio State's a long shot, but I'd rather go get that number 4 spot. That way I could laugh at Georgia, Bama, and FSU all being out. I had a feeling they would get in, though, Texas. So they got Texas versus Washington in the semifinals. It's either. I think Florida State's probably going to get that number 4 spot. Probably.
Yes. Got 14 with resumes. Now he's made it into the field. But have a look at the remaining resumes. 3 teams, 1 spot. Georgia, Florida State. Kirk, how should this come out in your judgment? Should be a 4. The injury to Florida State, it's just, you can't avoid it. It's nothing against what they accomplished. Obviously, what they accomplished is extraordinary to be undefeated, an ACC champion. But that injury to Jordan Travis is part of what the committee takes into consideration. You're looking at.
Yeah. I know I'm being quiet right now, but just because, like I say, just because you're a fan of, just because you live in the state, live in the state don't mean you got to be a fan of everything in it. That's bottom line. I think it's just sour grapes. Georgia fans are crying about this situation because they wouldn't be popping that noise if whoa, Georgia's out.
Also, the first time team that was number 1 in the
I guess Uncle Lou was right. No 3-peat like Georgia.
For Alabama. 1 spot, 4, West Michigan. Number 5, broken. Who's number 4?
Florida State. Whoa, Alabama made it in? So Florida State's going to be number 5. I know Florida State fans.
Number 5. And Florida State is the first undefeated champion from a Power 5 conference. The best field.
Florida State not going to play. All that waiting for nothing. Yeah. Granted, Georgia Travis was playing, they probably would have been in. Let's keep it thorough.
People they'll ask, why do we play the game? Why are you looking at a team that's undefeated?
Here's in the back. I got here in the mirror for. That was funny.
Well,
get your ass out the playoffs, Georgia. Shouldn't have lost to Bama.
Teams should be ahead of the one loss game. They took a step back. They acknowledged injury, which they've talked about in the past. And the 4 best teams. So I want to tip my cap to the committee because that is a difficult.
Yeah, I'm at one there because I don't want to break these locks. Mess it up and ruin it. Jesus Christ, she
people out there on the field and we play again. And regardless of whether it looks good, the quarterback position, regardless whether we win with offense, whether we win with defense, the name of the game is to win. And
Sony fans say
getting into the playoffs. So I understand we're going to look at style and who are we going to get for the best matchup. But that's not what this is about. That's about team. And the fact that this committee took a power of this champion. Those kids have gone out there and pushed the deadline and not get into the playoff. It's only out there. Mind you, this is the same Alabama team who needed a player in Jordan Hare to be an Auburn team that lost to New Mexico State. So,
good play on words there, Booger. The prayer at Jordan Hare.
Top five. I totally get what you're saying. The heartbreaking is devastating for them. The ACC has a winning record against the SEC. Yes, 6-4. 2 non-conference games for Florida State this year against the SEC, and they won both of them. I get it, but they're your point, Joey. Yes, that is my point. And so, I feel awful for Florida State and Florida Travis.
I don't. Florida Travis, yeah, but not Florida State though.
Was accomplished with Jordan Travis as their quarterback. And that's when we saw this team. Maker, yes, 55 yards passing last night. It wasn't pretty. Here's the thing, and honestly, I hear everything you're saying. Our goal is to have the 4 best teams.
There we go. Now we get somewhere. But yeah, big ups to Alabama. Oh, in all seriousness, good luck in the playoff against Michigan. That's going to be an interesting game. I think the games are. I think that's the Rose Bowl. Is it Rose Bowl? Oh, yeah, it is Rose Bowl. Okay, so good luck in the Rose Bowl, Alabama. And you're going to need it. But hey, y'all in, so it is what it is. I'm not going to, I'll get my wish at the end, which is y'all not winning at all. So now that Georgia's not in it, do we get Georgia versus Ohio State? So we get Slitter versus what you had part 2. I'm kind of hoping for that now, Georgia versus Ohio State. But we'll find out in about 2 hours when they do the bowl commit the New Year's Six bowls.
There's a lot of Florida State side from winning against the SEC to the ACC.
Yeah, Florida State's probably gonna mess with Oregon and lose. And whatever bowl game they're gonna be in.
Florida games, you had a little more depth for that Florida State would be competitive, but this would be a no-brainer decision in the Seminoles to be in. And this all centers around the established criteria by the committee that they evaluated. Well, that's good when he hops on here in a couple minutes, but I think all of us. I think if Tate went out and lit it up, it'd be a lot like what Cardale Jones did for Ohio State. I think the committee evaluated based on what they saw. And by the way, what Florida State did was impressive. I called that game. That was a tough environment. I don't care what Florida's record was. That game was impressive for them to be able to get out of that game with a backup quarterback. But when you're looking at what they did the last 2 games and you're evaluating, they went all the way down to the third guy, a freshman. This is nothing against Mike Norvell. I think we all are proud and so happy to see that Florida State brand back from where it was 3, 4, 5 years ago.
I'm not. I like when they suck.
Around with Mike, and they're going to do a great job. To me, if you took J.J. McCall,
so we all happy that Florida State brand's back. Speak for yourself, Kirk.
The last 2 games, and he was struggling with a backup quarterback. We would be looking at the totality of Washington's season. We'd be looking at the last 2 games. You have to look at the last couple games without the heart and soul. This guy is the face resurgence of Florida State, Jordan Travis, and to take him out, it's just as big.
I appreciate everyone tuning in.
So to me,
no, not I basically say we take it out my hair. I kind of Process of that right. Well, taking out these two strands. Yeah, I'm in the process of that right now. But also, I kind of just listening to what they're talking about on SC title game, but on not SEC, but playoff show.
DT and Alabama. You know,
But yeah, hope you SEC owners are happy though. I know y'all celebrating on whatever block you on. Yeah, y'all was doing that crying yesterday, talking about oh, the SEC should not be left out. But the SEC is not going to be left out. I feel like the SEC is so tight on everything.
in that realm. Therefore, I gave Alabama the nod. Here are the rest things. Give Florida State an edge and strength of record to their one spot ahead. Alabama has the edge. They have the edge in West.
Yeah. Stop crying, Jordan. That's what I'm going to say. Stop crying. Man up, woman up. Take your L and move on. For the love of people.
It's the way that they want. As much as anything
else. Y'all on my ass. That shit down my chest, yo.
Those wide receivers, 25 hours, was remarkable. I'm still amazed by the decision that was made. And looking at all of this, Alabama, there is no question in my mind they're one of the four best teams. I feel terrible for Florida State.
I don't. Y'all talk about y'all feel bad for Florida State. Oh, anybody feel bad for Florida State? You know, feel bad for Florida trying to get injured, yeah. And take whatever his last name is. Yes. It's not like they were that impressive. I'm barely beating Boston College by 2 points. Hey, give me a break.
With SEC team being involved in the top four, it's really hard to imagine that. Just given how that league is played in championship settings over the last 2 decades.
And if you're looking at that point, then to me, you're projecting, you're trying to get the best matchup based on performance, not getting the teams that deserve to be in my opinion.
Yeah. Let's get rid of but yeah, I'm done with that. For my birthday, like I said, is next month. I'm not doing any streams or vlogs. I'm not going to do any footage. So don't ask me if I'm doing a birthday stream or ask me if I'm doing a birthday vlog. The answer is no. I don't want to. In fact, after New Year's, I'm going to be taking that week, taking a break from putting out content, and I'll be back probably after the 9th. So whatever vlogs I don't have out on New Year, about it, you'll see those after January 9th. I do got some vlogs I still got to put up, mainly some football vlog, high school football vlogs. That's basically all that's left to put out. I know I was supposed to have done put up a drink review last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday. No, I was supposed to be put it up before Thanksgiving. It was supposed to have been premiered last Saturday. Didn't get around with Thanksgiving happening. That was not a priority at the time. So I just would put that up yesterday, and that will be premiering next weekend. And I'm going to premiere that at noon because there will be no football games that weekend except that Saturday except Army Navy. So, and that game's usually in the afternoon. So yeah, I could I'll just wake up and watch the drink review. Yeah, I'm not. Some of these I will have to get in the mirror. Yeah. Take off, cut those bands.
We don't care about the matchup. We care about who's playing who and where they're playing. We're here to get the four best teams. That is what we've tried to accomplish. That's why there's 13 people in the room at times. Some people have to step out when their team is talked about. That's why it's done that way, to avoid the connections to what people have done in the past. And this theory, we see here, it only runs wild outside, where people think that we care.
Yeah, but part of me is looking forward to it because I'm looking forward to the new the adventures are going to happen that weekend and the new chapter in my life. But also, I'm not looking forward to it because it's just a sign of getting old. Like I said, I got gray in my hair now, so
Quite honestly,
it's not really all over, but it's definitely noticeable though.
I've seen essential Alabama the better game. But that doesn't take away from what Florida State has accomplished. Make the best accomplishment in college football to go beat Louisville with your third string quarterback. Love it for Florida State. But unfortunately, it doesn't make a better comeback. But here are the matchups. Like just a little side note too. Steve Sarkisian against his former employer. I won't say former team because none of the guys are still there anymore, but used to be the head coach of Washington. Got one of the semifinals. Alabama getting the nod over Florida State to play Michigan was presumed in the Rose Bowl, but that'll be announced a little bit later on. And so it is official, I hope, so that will be in the Rose Bowl, Michigan and Alabama. The All-State Sugar Bowl will be Washington. Then Florida State, I mean,
Yeah, I did want to talk about something else really quick too before I end this. As I say, I am going to get ready to end this momentarily. Broncos getting ready to come on 20 some odd minutes.
job at Florida State, putting them in a good position. And now that'll be a challenge of leadership for him in the moment, but I think that
Florida State. But yeah, honestly, I'm in that chapter in my life right now. Like, I want to see if it's meant for me to get married. So, with that being said, like, I know I had some of these females, but like, who be hitting me up like they want to hang out with me, but like, I don't feel that way though. Here's where I'm going with this. If I'm not interested in you, and I don't see a future with you, I don't, if you're not worthy of being my wife, don't ask me to constantly hang out with you because you're kind of cop blocking in a way. If you want me to be thorough with y'all,
players, fans,
okay, I got that one out.
you look at
Yeah, I'm just being thorough with y'all because honest to God, that's one. Let's see, I can get there. I want to do it in the quarter, so I'm not messing up anything.
Jim Grove, great coach and Wake Forest. You have Will Shields, who's a Hall of Fame player. You've got Joe Taylor, great coach. Chris Hall, great coach. When they were debating this and talking about it's okay to win with defense, when the coaches, the football judgment people in the room were debating this, what them? I think it's one of the questions that we do ask, and from a coaching standpoint, who do you want to play, who do you not want? We go through that again, looking at where we are today, right? Not where we were 3 weeks ago or 8 weeks ago. Who do they want to play? Who do they not want to play? And they got significant.
That was quick. That's probably the quickest one right there.
So again, and again, we came back with top quarters we did in Florida State 5. How many times did you go through that process? A dozen. Times didn't come out differently from this final version. It was much more the debate in the room, right?
Curly my hair, wavy, not curly, I should say. My hair is actually curly, but wavy the saying is.
Two, early 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and making sure that we got that right. There was never a rush moment. At least there was never a hey, this or that or this time or that time. Wanted to make sure we got it right, which is why we came back again this morning and went through all of it. Talked over the last couple of weeks, Boo, about the injury to Jordan Kraft. It's in the protocol that the committee is.
And definitely my grandmother's grandchild. That is for sure. Oh, not child, but like, phrase that. Definitely my grandmother's. My mom always said I had her hair. My hair feels rich.
Probably better than anyone else up to that point. We had 8 teams this year. Somewhat of a unique year. Last year or before, as we go through this,
That's just the case. It's just me. Let's me not forget.
what's going on. And someone said there, you can lose a running back, you can lose a wide receiver, but a quarterback is dynamic. It's Jordan Travis. It changes a lot. And that's really big.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah. I feel like the female be hot blocking because like if I'm around a female all the time and I know there's no future. Ooh, no! Oh, I was gonna say,
Next year. So being concerned about leaving out an undefeated champion from another league. It really wasn't. I mean, when you think about the differences that'll be going on in scheduling with those teams as they do conference, I mean, again, feel horrible for sure. 13 games without their head coach on the side.
okay, so ones in the front was really easy. As long as at the back there, gonna be a real major pain. But yeah, I said if I want to see if it's meant for me to get married. I don't know if it's meant to be, but y'all know the drift. Like when you know, you're single and you want to mingle, you want to go, you want to go to certain spots where it may be a chance to see if that potential significant other is going to be there. And just let's just say, like, if you see someone like, oh, she could be, I see her, she could be wife material, and she may be interested in me. But if I'm around a certain female, like my female friend, whatnot, then like she may that person, I may be, I may spark her interest, maybe turn off because they're gonna think she may think that, oh, me and my friend, we're a couple or something like that. You know, let's be real, women are not gonna want to talk to a guy if they around another female. If they hanging out with another female, because like they don't want to feel that oh they intruding in on their relationship when there really is a relationship. That's why I try not to go many places with certain females for that reason. But it seems like these females just want to. Some of those females just want to hang out all the time. It's like don't I know some people are like, well, maybe they are into you. That's not the point. The point is I'm not interested in that female. So it's like, yeah, I think myself like, won't won't you go to these places by yourself and try to find your, see if there's any dudes out there compatible for you. And plus, I don't want to be with females full of drama anyway. Like, I don't want to be with female that's getting in drama. I don't want to be in a relationship with a female that acts like a child. Like, more so just starting drama for no reason, like they're a child. Because there, I'm going to feel like a borderline pedophile because it's going to feel like I'm dating a child when actually is an adult. But she's an adult.
Steve,
I think the rest of these might go in the mirror. So I'm in the back now. So
forcing into an impact team is a choice that galvanized them rather than the adversity.
I think I took an F3 strander. I took an F3 strander. So
It's not about any coach. It's not about. It's about the player. And I love the way you're quite a
yeah, I'll be right back, y'all. Just go in the bathroom right quick.
and That's what we have on offense. But
Yeah, I'm going in this saying the Broncos game's about to come on. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and take out the rest of these locks in the back that I need the mirror for. So y'all be easy. Today's time for us to sign out. Like I said, I'll just elaborate more on the vlogs at a different time. So holla at y'all later.
that's the way to do that.